Hello everyone, welcome back to the Brown Dragonfly. This is Joan. Today I am going to be working on one of my current projects. I have a couple things that I've been working on. One is this Bluebonnet Journal. Bluebonnets are the state flower for Texas, and Calico Collage has this gorgeous kit. So I really wanted to work with it. So I've printed out journal pages, and I have some blue leftover paper from when I dyed from my ink bottles from my printer. So I just have some pages here. And then I also got from eBay, I ordered this, for some reason when I thought of Bluebonnets in Texas, I thought of this song, Deep in the Heart of Texas. It's a really, really old song. But anyway, I found this on eBay. It's just some old sheet music, so I'm going to incorporate that somehow. And then I also got, I found this book on bluebonnets, and it has a few pages, like right here, that I could use for a journal card or a pocket or a page or something. And then, of course, all this text, too, is... you know, I thought I could use for some book page pockets. Here's another one I could use for a card. So I have just a couple things to work with that's a little bit different than my normal. I've also been following Angela Kerr. She has a series that she's doing using her new Floral Folly kit. And she is doing, filling up a journal. I actually have it here. Let me show you. So she's doing all kinds of special things inside, and so you just follow along and make your own version. Of course, I don't have everything that she does, but I did purchase her paper so that I could have kind of a similar look as hers, but anyway, just beautiful pockets, tags, different little things, some things that I had not done before. So it's been a very educational and, you know, a learning experience for me, and I've really, really enjoyed it. So I'm going to try to incorporate some of the things I'm learning into this Bluebonnet journal. Yesterday I used a junk mailer envelope I got in the mail. Used a page and cut out the window, just added a few little things, and then I made this card to go inside. So today I wanted to go ahead and finish up and put a tab on it. I was just going to use some piece of paper here. I don't have a tab punch, so I just kind of make my own. And I usually use a hole punch to make my little corners. And of course, ink it up a little bit. Then use my handy dandy glue. I am a big fan of the Beacon. I do have the art glitter glue, and I have started using that more, but I just always keep going back to Beacon, whether it's Fabri-Tac, Fabri-Fix, or 3-in-1. I tend to like it, and I'm used to the smell now, so I know some people don't like it. But I do like how it sticks pretty quick. And then I think I'm going to put a little word on here. I have these from the Pink Monarch. There's one that says grow, so I think we'll use this. The Pink Monarch has, one thing I really love about hers is she has a lot of words to use, different kinds of words. Makes a pretty simple for me. Hope everyone's doing okay. Summer's finally arrived here. It's very, very hot. I was kind of enjoying the winter and spring because used to we didn't really have a lot of seasons here, but it seems like the more time goes along, the more we have actual seasons. I feel like that had enough glue. So it's getting kind of warm here, but it is June, so I guess that's expected. I just tend to stay more in the house than go outside. Oh, and the back was white, so I did a little bit of stenciling yesterday. So that will go in here. And I think I'm going to put this on my page like this. No, actually I'm going to... I'm actually going to put it down. I'm actually going to glue this down, and then the back here I'm going to glue right here and then make a place for a tag. So I need to cover this part up with something. Let me move these out. This is all the little pieces that came with the Calico Collage kit. And I had printed this page yesterday in a smaller, you know, the 2:1, so it's smaller, so I would probably try to use some of this. Let's see if I can just rip it instead of using the cutter. And like most other people, I don't really care for measuring a whole lot. See, now I cut off too much on this side. So we'll just go, nope, that one's going to be too small too. Maybe I can just ink around. Well, I'm not happy with that. So we'll go to plan B. I keep a bucket with all my stuff in it for whatever project I'm working on. So at least I keep my pages together. We'll try this. I really like Bluebonnets. Everybody here in Texas seems to really like them, and they love them when they bloom, and everybody wants to take their kids, family, pets to the big field and take pictures, and It's just a thing to do here. All right, that works. Now to ink it up, of course. Well, we'll try the glitter glue. Everybody loves this. I'm trying to get more used to using it because the beacon isn't the cheapest in the world, and I go through it quite easily or quickly. There. All right. Go back to our page here. All right, so I'm just going to glue this totally down. And then for this side, I'm just going to do around this edge here. And I actually didn't even close up this, so there actually is another pocket right here, but I don't know that we're going to use that. I'm going to have to make some tags. This kit has a lot of things in it, but it doesn't have very many tags, so I'll be making my own. But there is one that I would use for this. If I can find it. Here we go. This, I think we should back onto some book page. Sorry if I'm making too much noise. I got a really old table and chairs. It's an antique, so they squeak quite a bit, the chairs. And the chair that I sew in next to me here, I almost feel like it's ready to fall apart. So I was thinking the other day, I guess I need to turn it upside down and check out the screws, because it feels like it's ready to fall apart. I actually like to use, when I'm messing with this and I know I'm going to sew something, I like to use glue stick, but there's only one kind of glue stick that I found that I really like, and I'm out of that right now, so I'm not going to be doing that until I get some more. We'll go with one more page. Never seem to get it quite to the edge. I keep trying to put it on the edge, so I only have to cut one side, but it never seems to happen the way I want it to. All right, now I need to back it with some other paper. I think I'll use this light blue. Okay, now I'm going to ink this. And then I'm going to use sewing machine, and I'm going to just do a little edge around it. I like to sew a lot of stuff. All right, I'm going to pause this and I'm going to sew around this, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Not the best sewer in the world. That wasn't too bad. I'm known for running off the edge because I always watch Netflix or something while I'm crafting, and then if I happen to glance up around to the show, whatever it is I'm watching, then I end up not making my lines very straight or running off the edge or whatever. I don't know if that's too dark. I'm just actually going to use just a little piece and just staple it on. If I could find me a little piece of something to go with it. I think I'll glue it. And I don't know what it is about the glue bottles. I don't know about anybody else, but I tell you what, I can't keep them standing up for anything. I set it down and it's always falling over. I have a small craft room. I actually don't even have a craft room. I use the dining room. My husband and I live in a very small house, so the dining room we don't actually use as a dining room, even though we have a dining room table. And then I've got shelving around the room, so it's a small room, so I kind of have to shimmy in between things to get around. And if you know me at all, you know I'm not the tiniest person, so... Okay, well that just doesn't want to stick. So maybe I'll put a little more and then we'll leave it to the side, and I'm going to do another project. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make, it's going to kind of fill up the page, but it's going to be a side tuck or pocket. All right, give me just a second and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So now I'm gonna work on a pocket. It's a very simple thing. I actually already had it prepared here. And then I took this piece of paper and made the tab out of it. So I had to go print me another one. So for this, all I'm gonna do is fold this edge here just a little bit. If I can line it up correctly. I'm going to fold in this side. And then I'm going to fold this side on top. And then, okay, if you'll give me just 1 second, I am going to trim off these edges, make it more square. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, this is going to sit on my page. I'm going to make a tuck spot under here, and then I'm going to leave this open, of course, to tuck some things in. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go sew this edge by itself and then fold it back, and then I'm just going to sew all the way around. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So now I have my pocket right here, and then I will leave it open here on my page to put something in. I picked these out, so I think I'll just have these in here, and then this one maybe can go underneath. But I need to see if I can find something. These are all too big to go on the front. Something to decorate it a little bit. I wonder if this will work. It's too big. Let's see. I'm not sure what to do. I do like this, but I think I want something under it. If I could use a book page out of here. Where's my, I'm sure my tear ruler is right here. Oh, here it is. I just can't see it. Kind of like having the Texas Bluebonnet show. See. I just got this decal edge ruler, but it's not very sharp, so I have to go very slow if I want to get a decent edge. All right. I think I need to get one of the tips that everybody else has for this glitter glue that much less comes out at one time. Get some cheesecloth. Good old cheesecloth never fails. I don't know, I still feel like it needs something. So I may have to think about that and then come back to it. I do find this is kind of hard to think on the fly with trying to make a video and not wanting to bore people to death with me trying to figure out what I'm doing. So I don't know, I think I'm going to want to end up adding something else here, but I'm not sure what. So in the meantime, I can still put it in my book, and this is dry now, so I can put this here. And there is a pocket here, so I don't know, I may end up, either I'll close it or I may end up putting something in there as well. This I think I will put in a different signature. I try to leave a lot of writing room, so I don't want to take up too much writing room, but I also don't want to cover up too many of these pages. I mean, look at this. It's just, to me, this is just beautiful. I just love it so much. Here. No, I definitely want it on the right side. So I'll put it here. Okay, so I'm just gonna put glue for these sides so I can leave a pocket here. And then I will use these, but I think I'm going to want to back these on some other paper. I need another color besides this light blue, because I'm going to end up putting this one here, and then I'll put this in here. So let me see if I have some darker paper. Bear with me. Forgot I have some blue file folders. I can use. Okay, I'm going to glue it on this side. Just threw it on the floor. Try not to be too heavy-handed with the distressing ink, but sometimes it gets away from me. Definitely an inker. Move this signature out of the way. certainly love my bone folder. I used to cross stitch for years and years, and I did get a magazine at some point. I would always go to the bookstore to get my latest cross stitch magazines, and one time when I was there they had one that was just for crafting, paper crafting, which at the time I really wasn't doing, but in it was this bone folder. I had no idea what it was for, but I always saved it. Years later, when I started making journals, and I saw everybody's using this thing called a bone folder, you know, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have one of those. And I thought, let me see if I threw it away or do I still have it, and sure enough, I still did. So it's like after all this time, I finally get to use it and know what it's for. I didn't even know what it was for. Oh yeah, that I didn't want to do that. Well, that's okay. I was going to leave a little bit of a border around it. But that's okay. I'll just not have a border on this one. Alright, I'm going to step up here. Let me use my paper cutter and I'll be right back. Alright, well that didn't go as planned as either. I wanted to leave a little bit of a border around it, but then I ended up putting the cards too close to the bottom, so I'm used to doing my tags that way. So anyway, I just went ahead and sewed around, put a little lace tab on this one. I think for this one I do want to add a butterfly. And then I think I may want to add some words. Excuse my reach. I'm going to have to get better at this. We'll go with new life. Spring is in the air. And one more. Maybe after the rain. Let's see. See, I don't want to bulk them up too much. I wish I could see what you guys were thinking, because I'm probably sure you're having thoughts of, no, don't do that, or do this. Let me look at my lace here. I don't know, I don't love that. Such a different blue. I wish I had, maybe I could do this. Yeah, I think I will do that. This is too thick. All right, we'll let those dry for a second and then put those in. And I think that's all I'm gonna do today on camera. I may go back and change a few things. I still feel like this needs something else. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. But I will put these in here. Whoops, see. There. And if I add something, if I end up recording again, I will come back and show you what I've done. And then I did put the other tag in here. And like I said, there is another pocket here, so I'm going to have to decide if I want to do something with this or just close it up. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for joining me and living through my very first craft with me. I'm glad that you're here, and hopefully you'll join me in the future. I will talk to you soon. Have a great week. Thanks. Bye.